Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favourite mango from outer space. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Happy New Year everyone. I hope 2024 is a great one. I thought it'd be a fun idea to do some research on unique removal spells. I wanted to find removals that feel different to your standard cards. I managed to find 5 really cool spells, all versatile and actually pretty powerful. I can see these cards being played both casually and somewhat high powered. If you've been looking for something different to spice up your commander decks, then I think you're going to really enjoy this video. Before we start, I'd like to mention my friends at Paramount Designs. They make amazing playmats with fantastic quality. If you're interested in picking up a new playmat with great artwork, check out the link in my description below, which is offering a special discount code for my YouTube viewers. Okie dokie, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's have a look at these removals. Number 1, Snuff Out. An instant spell that costs 1 black and 3 generic mana to cast. It says the following. If you control a swamp, you may pay 4 life rather than their spell's mana cost. Destroy target non-black creature, it can't be regenerated. In Commander, Snuff is actually a very powerful card, mainly because the 4 life you can alternatively pay is very easily achieved since we start the game with 40 life in the first place. Often in many decks, especially in black decks, it's good to look at life as a resource, and Snuff Out shows why. This is a very good removal spell, with the only downside being you can't target black creatures. You can buy this card for around $5. Number 2, Submerge. An instant spell that costs 1 blue and 4 generic mana to cast. It says the following. If an opponent controls a forest and you control an island, you may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. Put target creature on top of its owner's library. Now this is a wacky card and super unique. Its alternative casting costs is really weird but very cool. Chances are there's likely an opponent controlling forest. Remember, most of the time you have 3 opponents in Commander and you're obviously holding an island since you've got this blue card in your deck. So you can very easily cast this spell for free very efficiently. Not having to pay casting costs for instant removal spells is very clutch and can catch opponents off guard. People don't see it coming. You can buy this card for around $4. Number 3, Deadly Rollick. An instant spell that costs 1 black and 3 generic mana to cast. It says the following. If you control a commander, you may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. Exile target creature. Once again, a fantastic removal spell that does not need to be cast with mana, having a very easily achieved alternative casting costs of requiring you just to control your commander. Exiling is a very powerful form of removal, as you are pretty much wiping that creature away from the commander game permanently, until the next game of course. Exiling, not many people can bring creatures back from exile. There's very few cards that do this. I see a lot of people online wondering whether to run this or Snuff Out, as both cards are pretty similar, and to be honest with you, my answer is run both of them. Both cards are superb removals. The only downside about Deadly Rollick though is the price. It's pretty expensive to buy. You can buy this card for around $22. Number 4, Snap. An instant spell that costs 1 blue and 1 generic mana to cast. It says the following. Return target creature to its owner's hand, untap up to 2 lands. Have you ever wanted to feel like Thanos from the Avenger movies? Snap those fingers and wipe out a target with the Infinity Stones. This card, Snap, somewhat feels like that. Well, not really, but the name just reminds me of Thanos. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty nerdy. Snap is a very decent removal though. It can be used numerous ways, either try and remove an opponent's creature or use it to combo with something you own. For example, you can use this with High Tide and then with Peregrine Drake to generate loads of mana and even some Storm trigger counts. It's a very, very cool card. Snap is great, and I love how you can untap 2 of your lands. It's really cool. You can buy this card for around $1. Number 5, the final card on my list, Mogg Salvage. An instant spell that costs 1 red and 2 generic mana to cast. It says the following. If an opponent controls an island and you control a mountain, you may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. Destroy target artifact. The card art alone is pretty wacky and unique. I mean, what are these goblins even doing? Stealing treasure? You gotta love goblins, they're pretty sweet. Anyway, Mogg Salvage is awesome. Artifact removal is fantastic and a great addition to red decks. Again, this card has an alternative casting cost that allows you to cast it for free as it only requires an opponent to control an island and you a mountain. This is an easy achievement to grasp as blue is a very common colour in Commander, and hey, worst case scenario, if you do have to cast it for its total mana, it's only free. 3 mana for artifact removal spell isn't too bad. It's not too bad at all. You can buy this card for around 45 cents. Okay everyone, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for making it this far, you totally rock. If you did enjoy the video, please could you drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. I would love to know if you have any recommendations on some unique removal spells. Do you use any? If so, please share it in the comments section below. I love reading your comments. I always try to answer back to all the comments. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye. Happy New Year everyone.